Hey YouTube, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. You know what's great? Making a 40-minute video for you guys and then realizing that my video recorder wasn't capturing my audio, so I had a whole video of just nothing. So we're doing it again, where I'm going to show you Islanders. That is on Steam. It's only $6.69 Canadian, and it's similar to SimCity or Tropico, where you're building a city, but this time on an island. And unlike SimCity, you don't have to go through various layers of UI to determine whether what you place was in an optimal area or not. Islanders will show you right away through numbers whether what you've done is good or not. So let's get right into it. I'm going to do a new game. There are two different modes, a Highscore Mode and a Sandbox Mode. We're going to do the Highscore Mode, which unlocks separate buildings at a time, while Sandbox Mode gives you all the buildings all at one time, and is a little bit more relaxed that way, but I like Highscore Mode. So each island will be procedurally generated, so it'll always be different for you. As you can see in the bottom left of the screen, we have a score. So the object of the Highscore Mode is to always surpass the score. By surpassing the score, it unlocks new buildings for you to choose from, which will be right here through this plus sign. As you place buildings and increase your score, you're going to be unlocking the next island. So that's the other objective as well, to keep unlocking new islands, because once you go to the new islands, the score requirements resets, because over time is going to require more and more points for you to get to the next level to get more buildings. So let's start off right away. Whenever you pick buildings, you'll always be picking from two different sets. We have here the farming pack and the lumberjack pack. Now, looking at our very small island, we have a very small area for our lumberjacks to really build from, but it is circular, which makes it better. So we're going to try that, and it gives us two different types of buildings, a sawmill and lumberjacks. So lumberjacks is normally recommended to place first rather than the sawmills, and I'll show you why. And lumberjacks get points for being in close proximity to trees. Now, we don't want to just plop it in the middle, because it'll, as you can see here, you lose points for being in close proximity to other lumberjacks, because you're cutting like the same trees. So we're going to place it right here. Oh, actually right here will give us, let's see, somewhere it gave us 11 points. Just 1 point difference. But the game immediately shows you how many points you'll get for placing it in a specific spot. And if you don't like it, you just press the back button and you can redo your last placement. So everything almost wants to be near this statue for some reason. So I'm going to place this lumberjack right here and try to get 11 points. Doesn't really matter, 10 points, 11 points. Okay, 10 points. So we can place another lumberjack, but if we try to place it in the same spot, we'll actually only get 1 point, because it's right next to or in close proximity to another lumberjack. If we move it here, 5 points, 6 points, 7 points, 6 points. So the maximum amount of points we can get is about 7 points. If I lose 1 point, it'll give me a little bit more room to work with for future lumberjacks. So I'll just do this one here, 7. And then we haven't leveled up yet, so we have to place this sawmill where we'll get at least 3 points. Sawmills want to be near lumberjacks. 14 points. So this is an ideal spot. So we'll place it right here. So we've surpassed the 20 score requirement, so that unlocks a new set of buildings for us that we can choose from, which, as you can see here, it gives us the option of either a brewing pack or farming pack. I think we're going to go with a farming pack. As you can see, it not only gave us the farming pack buildings, but it also gave us additional sawmills and lumberjacks from the previous pack. So we're going to concentrate on lumberjacks right now since we just did it. Once again, I could place it right here, but it'll block us off from future lumberjacks. So I'll do this. Try to get it as close as I can. Now sawmills don't want to be near other sawmills. So as you can see here, we'll get minus points if we place it over here. And sawmills want to be close to lumberjacks. So we'll place it right here. That works. Fields and mills work together, and they'll get a bonus if we put it near a statue. But statues, I like to place statues, houses and mansions near statues, which we'll get probably in our next unlock. So fields, unfortunately, can only be built on this grass area, so it might be best if we built it right here. Place it as close as we can to the trees without destroying the trees. Maybe try this. There we go. Enough room for another one. Oh, 3 fields. Levels us up. We can always unlock new buildings before we finish off all our previous ones, so we'll do that. And as you can see, we have the city pack and the brewing pack. We're going to go with the city pack because I like the cities rather than brewing. And here's one additional field that we can place. And now we'll place the mill, and it'll get a lot of bonus points. It tells you all the points here. You get a base score of 8, so if it doesn't touch anything, we'll get 8 points. But it wants to be near fields, which we have 4 right here, and preferably a statue, but that might be too far away, and city centers and masons. So, well, if I place it here, I get 29 points because it overlooks it all. So that's much better than 24 points. And remember, the mills don't want to be near other mills, and we're probably going to get another mill in the future. So I'm actually going to try to place it over here to take advantage of the city center and the fields, but still be able to place another mill somewhere maybe over here in the future. So 29, 25 is a very small difference, but the distance is also very small as well. So now we have the city center, mansions, and houses. Both mansions and houses want to be near city centers, which we only get 1 of, and we might not get one for a very long time. We might not even get one at all on this island again. So we have to place this properly. And mansions want to be next to mansions. Houses want to be next to houses. They don't get any bonuses for being houses being next to mansions, so they kind of want to be excluded from each other. And both of them want to be near the statue. Mansions get a bigger bonus for being near statues. So I think what we'll do, we'll place the city center first, maybe here. Any way to get that? We get 2 extra points. Nah, that's not worth it. I'm going to place it right here. You can always rotate, doesn't matter. It's just for aesthetics. So, at least for this specific shape, which is just a square shape. Square base shape. So we'll place that there. 20 points. And that leveled us up, so we will pick something right away. So we have the option of brewing pack and the shaman. Now the shaman wants to be close to statues, temples, which we're not going to get, and flowers specifically. Doesn't look like we have a lot of flowers on this island. 1, 2 right there. 3, 4, 5. Actually, a few right there. We'll go shaman because I picked the shaman because it has a smaller footprint than other buildings. So if we place it here, no points, no points. 12 points, 15 points. Oh, that's not bad. Any other better spots? We'll get more shaman huts in the future, so not a bad spot over here. 12 points. 15, oh, 20 points, perfect. A nice secluded shaman. So if you get sick, you're gonna have to run from the beach up the hill and find the shaman for healing. Speaking of getting healing, we'll start off with our houses and mansions. 9 points versus 6 points, so we'll start off over here. Notice the shape of this first mansion is kind of a long L shape. So we got a little bit of Tetris going here. We'll slot it in here. And coincidentally, the next building is also L-shaped as well. So we'll place it here. They're getting bonuses from the city center and other nearby mansions. We're going to keep building outwards. And see, notice here, this mansion is a small L shape, unlike the other ones that we've had. We could always put it far apart from each other, but as you can see, you get much less points that way. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to place it correctly. Do this. I think that's the best option, right? 12 points. That should unlock another set of buildings. And we got the Fisher and the Brewing Pack. We'll go with the Fisher, and since we've been ignoring the Brewing Pack, you're probably wondering what it looks like and why I haven't chosen it, so I'll pick that next time. So we got some more mansions to work with, and I'm keeping this cornerish over here on the right hand side for our houses. So place this here. Is there a way to place this nicely? Maybe like this. There we go. And here's a square house. Oh, and you may have noticed that we unlocked the next island. So at this point, if I'm maybe bored, or maybe I didn't build this island very correctly, I can go to the next island. And instead of having to unlock 48 points to unlock the next set of buildings, your score stays the same, but the requirements to unlock buildings is reset. So I'd only need 20 points for the next building set if I go to the next island. But I'll just keep showing you a few more buildings, and then we'll go to the next island. So we'll go back with the fields. Remember, we have the mill over here. Now, see, if we built the mill a little bit closer, we would have gotten more points, because we get 5 points for being near the mill rather than just 2 points for all the nearby fields. And I don't want to destroy these trees because I'm quite sure we're going to... Oh, see, we already have it. Here's a lumberjack. Let's actually place this lumberjack now so we know how much room we have to work with. We don't want to put it over... Well, that's not bad, actually. 11 points versus 6. And then we can still put a 9-pointer over here. Hopefully that'll work. 11 points. Well, that works perfectly. We'll do that right there. 11 points. Now, see, I don't want to move it too much to the left because then they'll cut into the fields that I'm building right there. So maybe right here. And now we can build our fields. I think our next lumberjack will be able to still take advantage of all of the trees here, so we don't want to break or destroy any fields unnecessarily. I don't want to destroy these flowers there for the next shaman hut that we're going to get. That takes away 2, so we'll do it there. 7 points, 9 points. Okay. Keep placing our mansions down here. Preferably close to the city center. No. what we'll try to do now, actually, you know what? We'll build right next to the... No. I'm going to try to make my way towards the statue. The reason why I don't build right here right now is because this might not align correctly when we meet up with here. So 5. So here we got another mill to work with. Oh, look at that, 17 points, because probably the statue's giving us a big bonus. Only 5 points, 13 points, 20 points, that's not bad. But remember, a lot of points we're getting bonuses for being near. Oh, look at that, 32 points for being right here. That's pretty good. 32 points for being right here. 32 points for being right here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to place it right here. We'll be able to place some fields to the left of it and get bonus points that way. So what do we got? Brewing pack and fountain. I said that I'd do the brewing pack, so here we go. So the brewing, let's see, the brewery wants to be close to statues and hop fields. These are the hop fields, which want to be near breweries and statues. So I think we'll do the hop fields first, and then the brewery, and then in the future we'll be able to get a tavern. I'm not too sure if we can get it on this island, but tavern wants to be close to the brewery so that it can easily get the beer. So, and they want to be close to houses, I think. Houses want to be close to breweries, right? Or taverns. Tavern, no bonuses for the mansion, for the tavern. Yeah, so we kind of built this incorrectly, in a way. So, let's see, 7 points versus 3. Let's see. And remember, hop fields. Oh, hop fields can be built on sand. I did not know that. This actually might work out. So we're going to put hop field here. Then the brewery close by. 8 points. I'll put it like here. And then the tavern will be in this area right here, and the houses will be all around here. Speaking of houses, let's place the houses now. Just rotate a little bit. We can always zoom in as well if we want. Houses like being near to each other. Okay, all the houses are done. Mansion. Okay, so we got the fishers. Let's zoom out a little bit. And fishers want to be near statues and the city center, but they don't want to be near other fishers. So let's try to get this to hit both the city center and be as far away from each other as possible. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Right, there we go. 13 points. And now, see, only 2 points for being close to each other. So, let's see, right, 13 points. Now, the thing is, we want to be able to place another fisherman somewhere over here. So we'll move it out as far as possible. $13 points, there we go. It's going to be far to get to. And 2 more fields, let's see what we can build. Fountains and huts. Mansions want to be near fountains as well as parks. Huts want to be kind of close to everything that doesn't produce. So it wants to be near city centers and statues and shamans, but it doesn't want to be near all these guys that are making a lot of noise cutting trees. So I think we're going to go with fountains since we have a nice big mansion set up right here. In maybe 2 turns we'll go to the new island so I can show that off to you. So we got 1 more mansion, which we'll place over... Oh, is this a L-shaped? Small L. Perfect. Slots in right there. And it looks like these people are sharing rooftops right here now. So, fields. Let's put the fields where they belong over here, near... See now, instead of getting like say 7 points, we're increasing it by an additional 5 for being closer to the mill. So maybe that first mill might have benefited better if we placed it closer together. Live and you learn. 12 points, it won't fit anywhere else, so it doesn't really matter how we place this. Actually it does, because future fields might earn us points, so let's see. 12, 14, see? It takes advantage of this one we just placed, so that's good. 14, and... So, since we have more lumberjacks and sawmills to work with, let's place those first. Now, let's see. If we place this anywhere else, we're going to get 0 points, because there's no trees on this silly island. Hopefully they don't give us any more lumberjacks and sawmills after this, because there's no way to get good points. As you can see, 0 points, negative points. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay, let's see. 9 points. Hopefully this works. Now we still have another sawmill. Sawmills do not want to be near each other. So we don't want it close together. But if we place it right here, it'll hit every single lumberjack. And I get 11 points. 9 points. 4 points. 0 points. 7 points. If we do this over here, we could probably put one here still. 4 points, 11 points, 4 points. We'll do this. More buildings, which is good. Oh, but you know what? That was a mistake. You know why? Because that blocks off the field. It won't perfectly lock anymore. So maybe we can go back. Hopefully we can. We'll find out in a second. Parks or huts? We'll go with parks. And we can't go back now. Okay, so that's good to know. When you select add buildings, we can't backspace, I guess, on our last building placement. So shamans, we had our shaman building over here, got us a big amount of points. They want to be near flowers. They could be built on sand, which is good, but they don't want to be near city centers. They do want to be near statues. I think there's a spot over here that we can maximize. Yeah, probably the best spot at 15. 6, 9, 6. So here's the best spot. 15, and the shaman hut will overlook the ocean. So anyone that gets hurt can go to the shaman instead of going around the entire cliff over here. So back to fields. So this is why I didn't like the placement of this sawmill, is because it kind of doesn't make it nice for our remaining fields. I don't want to place it here because I'm quite sure I'm probably going to get one more lumberjack and then it'll have like 2 trees to benefit from. So we'll just place the one field here, another one right here. Parks do not want to be near lumberjacks because, you know, lumberjacks will steal from them. They want to be near mansions and houses. Let's place it nicely. Not all parks come in the same shape. So maybe like that. Probably should have placed a fountain there instead, but I can always go back. Oh, but 34 points is not... Oh, 48 points. That's really good. 39, 24, 30. Yep, so this spot right here, it really likes. The problem is, if I place it here... Oh! Kind of can wedge in a little bit. I'll do that. 48 points. Big points, big points. Okay, we're gonna do one more building pack, and then I'll go to the next island to show you what it looks like. Huts and plateaus. Huts. Did we pick huts before? We didn't pick huts before. As I said, huts want to be away from this building, this loud area, and plateaus will allow us to either build in places where we normally can't build or on the water. We'll do the huts. So once we finish building these buildings, we'll go to the next island. So since we didn't get lumberjacks, we'll just plop it right in the middle for the biggest amount of points. The huts, so as you can see here, lots of minus points here for being close to all the noise. How's this spot? Nope, nope. 9 points, not bad. Oh, we can have oceanside properties, or they can be on their own. We'll do it over here though. 14 points. Big points right here. Okay, 15 points. We'll do it right here. Okay, more mansions. I think the mansions will want to be built near the fountain. See? 6 points versus 7. It's not a big difference, but there. Kind of would prefer an L-shaped one. I don't know if the L shape will fit in that little spot. So we'll just build, since it's all 6 points, we'll just place it here. Oh, see, here we go. We can see whether it fits. Nope. Nope. No, it doesn't fit. Maybe we can do this. Or we can do this instead. So maybe there's one more mansion that can take advantage of being very near to a fountain. Okay, place that there. And we got one more house to place. 15 points. Ooh, 16. They get access to 2 parks, city center, or a lot of parks, fountain. We'll do that. Oh, probably should have placed the park first. That's okay. Parks near parks? Sure. Okay. And of course, at this point, we can just keep making more buildings. It's going to be progressively, technically harder. Unless you make your island really well, you could possibly go indefinitely, but I'll just show you the next island as I promised. So just quick overview, a little bit of there we go. So we have our lumberjack area, no trees, but it's not like we're losing points for that at this point. And we have our village over down here. So once we go to the new island, we can't go back, so we can go. And once again, it'll always be a new, totally different island, because it's procedurally generated. Much bigger this time, much bigger. Huge sandbar over here. Another one over here. You notice here we have a gold vein. So with the gold vein, there will be a gold mine, then a jewelry, and then how mansions want to be near jewelry locations. Oh, did you guys see a statue? Right here in the worst spot possible. Why? Because almost nothing can be built near it. So this is where plateaus might come in handy. If we build plateaus on the water and then build on the plateaus. But we won't get plateaus for a very long time. So I didn't show you the brick industry, so we'll do it this time around. We start off with sand pits, which want to be away from each other but near brickyards. Same thing with brickyards. Brickyards want to be near sand pits, but they don't want to be near each other. So in brickyards cannot be. Oh, they can be built here. Well, that works. Okay. Oh, they can build. Okay, that's good. So I think I'm gonna try something different this time. Instead of putting the brickyard at the corner, I'm gonna try putting 2 brickyards side by side, and they'll take advantage of all the sand pits that we'll build around. So, but once again, sand pits first. No. 9 points. Yeah, 6 points. 9 points. Okay. And a brickyard here to take advantage of both. Let's see, now I'm not going to place it right in the middle because, well, maybe I should. Because the next brickyard I want it to take advantage of both of these as well. Let's see, is there any way to take advantage? 14. Okay, we'll see whether that works. So now we got the lumberjack or the masons. The trees are kind of spread out. Actually, it's not too bad. We can have like lumberjacks going up the hill, but we'll do the masons since it's new. Masons, they want to be near brickyards, but they don't want to be near other masons. So let's deal with the sand pits first. And we won't put it at the right extreme corner because we want the next brick pit that we have or brickyard to take advantage of it as well. So maybe we should place the brickyard first, I'm not too sure. Brickyard here, only 6 points, but then I can get 15 points. 12 points, that's not too bad. Maybe I should do that. Really close together. And then this one will get 15. 12 points. 9 points. 15 points. Okay. Masons. So masons once again wants to be near the brickyards, but they can't be built on sand. But one of the cool things is it can be built on like the corners or the edges of cliffs. So let's try to get both of these brickyards but at the extreme distance. So this is the extreme distance. Right here. 17. There we go. I could just build it right next to it. I think we'll do that. And then the third one. Right. Oh. That doesn't work. 13. Oh hey, there's this. I didn't see this. Let's see if there's a way I can build. Let's see. 13. Yeah. As long as it gets both of them. 17. Okay. So we got the lumberjack pack and the city pack. Maybe on this island we'll try to forego the city pack for as long as possible. I don't think that's smart, but we'll try that. Let's work again on our sand pits. So sand pits, we're having a problem. We're running out of good point values right here. 6 or 12. We'll go for 12 points. Yeah, 12 points. One more mason. 9 points for over here. Or 13 points. I saw 13 points right here. 13. Can we get more? Clip the second one. Can't clip the second one. 13. Okay, we'll go with 13 points. Better than nothing. And just like we talked about, lumberjacks first. They want to hit as many trees as possible. Let's see. Any more trees over there? No. 8, 9. I'm gonna try this. 11 here. 8. Is there a way to get a lot of points this way? No. 8. 9. Let's see. I'm placing this one a little bit closer, losing a few points because I'm going to be placing the sawmill so that it benefits from all of them. So there. 7 points. Sawmill gets 21 points for being close to all 3, which is really good. I'm going to move it more to the right extreme so that I can put one more, maybe lumberjack over here maybe. Might work. 21 points. So brewing pack and city pack. Let's see how far we can go without doing a city pack. Okay, so we got another lumberjack. And so that did not work. Right? That did not work. Yuck. That's what I love about this game. Like I don't have to guess whether what I'm placing is good or not. Like it shows you through these numbers. I think I'll do this. A 6. Get as much points as possible. Okay, I think we're running out of room for sand pits of at least getting good points. If we place it on a whole new sandbar, 12 points. 12 points for being close to a statue. Or if we place it here, 6 points. Oh, that's not too bad. We'll do that. Any way to get more than 6 points? No. Okay, 6 points. And we're going to do one more mason. And I believe I can put it over here and get enough points. 5, 9, 13. Oh, that's good. Okay. And here's our hop field. Hop fields want to be near statues if possible, but we got a really bad spot for it. And then the brewery. Where's our town going to be? I think our town will probably... Mansions will be up here. I don't know where our houses would be placed. Maybe here? It's not the best spot. I don't know. Let's just go for big points right now. Hop field, and a brewery. Farming pack. Okay. More sand pits. I don't think we can do any more sand pits in this area at all. 3 points, minus 3 points, 3 points. Okay. So we're going to start on a new sandbar. We're going to try over here. 12 points. Leveled up early. Shamans. Now, another sawmill. Let's see, what will this sawmill? 11 points? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, but 21 points is even better. Okay. More fields, or new fields. Fields... Let's see, where are we going to do fields? Not too sure where we should do fields. Okay, we're going to use this area over here to make our fields. Try to maximize as much space as we can. Wow, so many fields. Let's see. Place this right here. 16 points. Seaweed farm. Okay, we got lots of shamans. So, shamans want, what's it called? They want flowers. There's not many flowers on this island. 12. Looks like this is the best spot so far. Oh, mountaintop shaman. He has the best healing, but it's very hard to get to him. Okay, okay. That's not bad either. Okay, so biggest points be right here. 18. Okay, so we'll do here. Any way we can do it right here. Oh, there we go. 15 points. That's pretty good. 18 points. Oh, 21 points right here. There we go. We got one more shaman. How will this do? 9 points, 12 points. That's not bad. Let's turn it around. Oh, 15 points I saw. 12, 15. Okay, so if you want to get healed, you gotta go far. And as you saw, we unlocked another island. So I'm gonna build a few more things to show them off. Let's see. Hop field, where's our hop field? Over here, by the statue. Let's see what we can build. Water plateaus. So, let's see, as we talked about, we might run out of... So see? Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. So see, I can place this water plateau right here, near the statue, because you can't really build anything near a statue, and everything wants to be near the statue. So if we build this here, we can then build buildings on top of it afterwards. So that is exactly what we're going to do. There we go. Seaweed fields can obviously only be made in water, but why is it -1 points? Oh. Okay. So, seaweed farm needs to go first. Oh, perfect. So, it can be made right off the thing. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm going to build it right here. That should take advantage of the most amount of space near the statue. So we'll build that there. Oh, but you know what? That might not have been the best spot, because now it's -10. Oh, I probably should have rotated it as well. Anyways, oh, I could do that. Is there any way? Nope. Here, 10 points. And hopefully we can double dip on the seaweed field. There we go. No. 11 points. 12 points. 13 points. 10 points. 12 points. Get a little closer. Oh, we can only make cities now. So we will select the city pack, we'll place our last hops, and we'll go to the last island just to show you what it looks like. And we'll probably stop the video at that point, but let's just place that. Place one more hop field if we can. There we go. More seaweed fields. 11 points. Probably best right, I think, this way. Okay, and then we would place probably our city center maybe here, build mansions around it, and then have the gold mine and all that stuff afterwards. Yeah. But okay, as promised, new island. So notice here, I need to get 41 points, and I'm halfway there already, to unlock the next set of buildings. Notice, when we go to the next island, instead of needing 41 points, we're only going to need 20 points. So here, 10 points, and we only need 20 points to unlock. But you'll always start with the basic type of buildings, and this time is very odd, water plateaus, because look at our crappy island. This is horrible. Okay, 3 water plateaus. I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, so see, notice the difference of the plateaus, or the these plateaus. Either they're fully wood, or they have this like green astroturf on it. So only certain things can be built on these plateaus, on whether it's all wood or whether it's all green. I think all green is for, like, you know, the parks and the hop fields and that kind of stuff. You can't put hop fields on just the pure wooden ones. So 15 points versus 14. I think we're gonna try to have a greenery area right here. Hopefully this works. Oh, we're very lucky. We got two green areas right next to each other. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get lumberjack pack or the masons. Well, this is our only sandbar. Masons require brickyards. Brickyards require sand pits. Sand pits can only be put in the sand area. We only have one sand area, the entire map. The entire map. So, masons is not really the best idea, because we'll put one sand pit right here, but then it'll be in close proximity to another one, so not good. We'll go lumberjack. We got some more water plateaus. Now we don't want to cut too much of it, because then you can't build. So we'll do this. Hopefully this works. 15 points. Now we're going to do a lumberjack. Here and here, most likely. No. See, if I actually place it over here, I can place them on opposing sides. So I might try that. I might even try this. If I place it here, I can get access to trees on both sides eventually. Let's try this, make sure this works. Okay. So we'll go 11 right here, 10 right here, a 12 right here, another 12, see? That was the best move. And a sawmill right, let's see, 21 points. Now remember, you don't want sawmills near each other, so get them as far away as possible from each other. I think this will be the best, because this sawmill is too close. Maybe the next water plateau can be there. So let's see if this works. If we do a water plateau right here, and you get another sawmill. Oh wait, sawmill. Seven points. Oh, 11 points, that's not bad. We'll place one right here then. And we'll place the other one right here. And we have a brewery. We want the brewery near our town. I imagine our town will be around this area, because I don't think houses can go on this black area, so... And you can't build it on here either. Okay, we'll try our city pack now, and since we can do a double opening, we'll do a farm pack as well. So hopefully, okay, so we got this. We can make this bigger. We can build near the area over here, or over here. Try that out. $17 points. That's good. So as you can see, can't build fields on this. Can we build houses on this? That's the question. Oh yes, we can. So your house will be on the edge of a dock. So let's work with our fields first. This is going to be hard. See, fields would be able to fit on these things. See? On here. But we don't have very much space to work with. very little space to work with. So we have to hope that we get those water plateaus. Yeah, the water plateaus with the greenery on it. We'll try this. Hopefully this works. The mill. No bonus points. Fields want to be near mills, so we'll do that. Probably should have been actually. Let's actually do that. Take it out. Place it right here, so the next field can go right here. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. Shamans or masons, still going with anything that's not a mason. Here's a water plateau. Not what we really wanted, but it still works. I could do this. Okay, and we'll do our city center right here. It's tricky though. Very tricky. Because we want to leave enough space on this side and still leave enough room to build houses on this side. So I think there was no gold mine area, so it doesn't really matter. Just start off with the houses since we have more of them. A bad place. Can I place it here? Quickly running out of space. Fisher, give me more plateaus. There we go. Oh, there's a green one too. That's very good. We can do it across too, which is really good. Okay. Put it right here though, if we can. There we go. Fisher wants to be near the town center, but not with other fishers, so we'll do an extreme edge. There we go. Let's see, did we end up putting fields? Yeah, over here. Okay. Here. Oh, but we won't cut the flowers yet because the shaman can make total use out of it. 36 versus 33, 30. Okay. So this best spot is right in between all of them. Okay. And we just keep building. So I think I'll stop the video here today. That's Islanders. Once again, great little game. You can go kind of forever. I love the music, nice and calming, you know, and yeah, it's on Steam right now, once again for $6.69 Canadian, and great little pickup. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Feel free to check out the rest of my channel or my blog, nightknowledge.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.